Okay, so this is going to be another fanfiction review, and today I'm going to be doing a Steven Universe fanfiction review. And the fanfiction that I'm going to be reviewing is called CrystalSwap. Now, CrystalSwap it's a pretty easy fanfiction to follow story-wise. It's written by Jice Lover. Hope I'm saying that name right. But yeah, the story's pretty easy to follow. It's Steven Universe in a mirror kind of alternate reality kind of scenario, where instead of Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl raising Steven, it's Lapis, Jasper, and Peridot. Now you have to understand that this started out in an era before Lapis and Peridot, joined the Crystal Gems and everything else that transpired. This was written about last year, and I think it hasn't been updated since then, but you never know. So the story is, like I said, it's pretty much a giant what-if scenario of Steven being raised by Lapis, Jasper, and Peridot, who they're pretty much like a good version of the characters you know them to be in in the series, and it does seem like Lapis is they kind of refer to Lapis as like the defuncto leader of the group instead of Jasper. But yeah, Lapis, since she's probably the most powerful of the three, she's probably the one in charge after in this timeline, this universe's Rose died and Steven was put in charge. So yeah, like I said, they're pretty much. It's not like every episode. Every chapter is a alternate universe reality episode. It's actually, though, it's like a series of one-shots, and the first one is actually the tail end of the story, where Connie tries to tries to have a normal dinner with her parents and the Gems. It's a lot of fun, and they don't make Alexandrite, they create Tourmaline when Peridot, Jasper, and Lapis fuse together. Like I said, this is pretty much not trying to make Lapis, Jasper, and Peridot into, just just another version of Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl. They still have the personalities of the respective characters, but they're good. They're still like the good guys. And keep in mind, this was before Lapis and Peridot, switched sides and Jasper got corrupted. It's, like I said, there's a series of one-shots, and I especially like the one-shots during the Gem War that talk about how this universe's Lapis, Jasper, and Pearl joined with Rose. And there's also some great little one-shots later on of how the trio raised baby Steven, which is super adorable. There's some great moments with Peridot trying to teach baby Steven to speak, which is nothing short of adorable. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of one-done chapters. There is a quick moment of this universe's Pearl, which is completely off her rocker in some cases, but it is a lot of fun. It's not a long story. In fact, it's kind of an incomplete story, but really, it's a lot of fun. I've noticed that there aren't a lot of there isn't a lot of mirror universe stories where you have this trio and raise Steven and not try to be like just another carbon copy of Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, but instead it's really their personalities. Like I said, still their personalities, but still good. They're still who you know them to be. Though keep in mind this Peridot is still the what we thought were arms and legs were really, in here, they're actually part of her attachments instead of realizing, oh yeah, they're limb enhancers. So yeah, just keep that in mind that this Peridot does still have her limb enhancers, but they're not really limb enhancers, they're more like physically a part of her body. What else did I want to say? But yeah, they still have they have a friendship with Greg. Jasper's kind of like the hardcore, wouldn't say leader, the hardcore one of the group. I wouldn't say she's not like the Amethyst either. In this continuity, in her storyline, she pledged her allegiance to Rose after seeing, how strong of a leader she was. This universe's Lapis joined Rose because she was alone and scared. This universe's Peridot joined Rose because of, pretty much being treated like a freak. So it was more like, in this version, they all kind of flocked to her instead of her coming to them. So I thought that was pretty cool. Although it does kind of trip you up now knowing, the history and everything else behind it. But yeah, this fanfiction was written before any of those revelations came to pass. All in all, it's a pretty fun fanfiction series. It's a nice little what if story, and I kind of enjoy it. I really do. Like I said, there's only 8 chapters, and the fanfiction is still incomplete. But yeah, it's not really an interconnected story. It's more like just a bunch of series of one and done. So if you want to check out some quick, short, sweet, to the point kind of stories, I would suggest checking out CrystalSwap. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, so as always with these fanfiction reviews, I'm gonna leave a link below so you guys can check them out for yourselves. But anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.